Hello and welcome on back. So, we finished our run on Remnant. It was fun. And here's our juggernaut himself. It does suck that I didn't get the end with the Tommy. Still salty. I know. My dog saved me. Unfortunately, he saved me. Anyways, we're not here to talk about Remnant 1 today. I'm not gonna do like an extensive lineup pop-up, an extensive class breakdown. We're just gonna go through. I have the playlist. I'll have the link to the playlist down below. So it's just gonna show all the classes. Gonna go over them. I'm probably mainly gonna talk about two of them. I've seen a few of them, but I stopped after watching this one because, yeah, I wanted to save it for today. Make sure the sound is up.
In
Much.
Remnant 2,
Too much.
you'll often find yourself in dangerous combat scenarios when you want to stare death directly in the face.
Alright, so this is the melee guy. I hate the sword. The handguard. Handguard. Why?
And laugh. It's time for the Challenger. This is Tragic from Gunfire Games, bringing you another archetype breakdown.
Look. Sorry, enough nitpicking.
The Challenger is the close to mid-range destroyer. They intimidate their enemies with their mere presence and
Okay, what's up with the quality, man?
administer brutal damage to anyone foolish enough to cross their path.
Alright, so close to mid-range. Shotgun. A striker shotgun. Nonetheless, a full auto. What sidearm do they have?
Their perks are designed around dealing.
Dang it. Alright. So this is, where's his mouse? Where is he hovering over? Also, so this is this all the perks that he's gonna get? I'm assuming it's this. So we have dead hard. When receiving fatal damage, challenger becomes immune for 5 seconds and 100% of max HP. This is a 10-minute cooldown. Okay. Gain up to 40%. So the next one, close quarters, gain up to 40% ranged and melee damage. So he's not just a meleeer. Okay. But I'm sure we could build just for that. Enemies within 7 meters, damage bonus to targets until 13 meters. Critical strike chances increase by up to 10% at the same range. Damage increases with level. Got an intermediate after activating Challenger's skill. Enemies within 10 meters deal 10% less damage for 15 seconds. That's nice. With an additional 2.5 damage reduction per enemy, affected up to a max of 10%. Oh. That could actually go pretty high. Looks like up to 20. That's pretty big. So he's the tank as well. Power lift. Both the additional stamina cost increase for each weight bracket and stamina regeneration delay are reduced by 50%. Huge! Using a relic is probably the Dragonheart. 10 meters of enemy gain 2 stacks of bulwark and 10% increased damage for 10 seconds. Now, there's got to be. I wonder what the relics are.
Wearing heavy armor and heavily reducing the damage of all nearby enemies. But wait, there's more. The key to their fearlessness is the prime perk.
I already read that.
Die Hard. When the Challenger receives fatal damage, they pound the ground in anger and let the enemy know, not today. Though on a long cooldown,
I like the design of the new enemies.
Die Hard allows
I wonder if we're going to see any repeats, which I'd be okay with. From number 1.
the challenger a second chance to finish the fight. And fighting is the challenger's specialty. Their first skill, War Stomp.
Dang it. My pause game is weak. Alright, create a high impact tremor that deals 210 damage. Okay. That deals X damage and additional stagger in a forward cone up to 7.5 meters. Deal damage in all is that at point of range. Oh, at point blank.
Rattles the ground and sends a high impact shock
Okay.
towards their foes. Multiple charges makes dealing with swarms of enemies or staggering a resilient elite light work. Their second skill, Juggernaut.
Become nearly unstoppable, gaining bulwark. L3? 3 stacks? X% increased movement speed and melee speed. Oh. And 50% and X% increased melee damage. Stagger damage is reduced by 1. Okay, so you won't get staggered as much.
Turns the challenger into an unrelenting, unstoppable force.
I will say though, I wish that there was a charge. Like if you're running full speed, you have everything going, you start knocking people over.
They take drastically reduced damage, easily brush off impacts, and gain a buff to movement speed, melee speed, and melee damage. Don't you know who I am? Their third skill, Rampage.
Alright, Rampage enter a heightened state of battle. Will increase fire rate X%, reload speed by X%, and movement speed by X% last 20 seconds. Dealing high damage to enemies, gain 1 stack of rage. Will increase ranged damage by X% stack up, or per stack. On reaching 10 stacks, the challenger goes berserk. Reloads their current firearm. Okay, so this is more on the gun side. The other one was more on the melee side.
Creates an all-out killing machine. The challenger immediately gains a fire rate, reload speed, and movement speed buff. As they deal damage, they gain rage stacks, which further increases range damage. When they've attained maximum stacks, the challenger goes berserk, which doubles.
Okay, I will say that this seems to be really inconvenient. Alright, so if you're fighting a boss, you have rage going, he's about to do a big hit, you're still shooting. You're still shooting him, right? And once he's about to do, you get ready to dodge, but you take one more pot shot.
Maximum stacks,
and then boom, you're stuck in animation. I see that to be a pretty big hindrance.
Which doubles all.
And it looks like it's a pretty long animation.
The challenger goes berserk, which doubles all bonuses. Absolute, unadulterated destruction.
I really hope that you can cancel that animation with a dodge or something, because that's gonna get a lot of people killed.
Rounding out their kit is the archetype trait.
Strong back.
Strong back.
Encumbrance.
It reduces armor encumbrance, allowing players to wear heavier armor without the weight penalty.
Okay, so you can switch out your armor. I wonder if there's going to be any a different type of weapon that you can upgrade, because it doesn't look like there's going to be a weapon mod, because everything is going to be in your skills. So no weapon mods. I wonder what they're going to be for that. Well, these skills look more like wait, is that Gunslinger? Wait, is there wait. Gunslinger. Is there multi-classing? Can you get perks for oh, that's gonna change up some builds. That's pretty cool. You could make a paladin with the healer and challenger. Hey.
Best
Alright.
well in any build where you want toughness and agility. Players who enjoy being in the thick of battle while overpowering any foe that steps in their path will love the Challenger.
I
If
will probably
death
play
is the
challenger.
question, Challenger is the answer.
I still don't know what relics are. Alright, so that was the challenger. We're gonna go to the handler. This will probably be
Venturing into the
longer
apocalypse alone
video.
can be daunting, so bringing a friend is always a good idea. This
Doggo.
is tragic from
Could also, if you can get the dong on the challenger too. Hey.
Gunfire games. Introducing the Handler.
Aga.
In Remnant 2, the Handler and their loyal companion work together to take down the toughest enemies through cooperation and friendship.
I'm assuming that they greatly improved the AI of the dong. Because remember when it just kept getting stuck on the most random things. A lot of the time, nothing. Or he will try attacking not through the wall, but through the ground and the ceiling. Because if it was on the same level, the what? The AI for the verticality is not the greatest. Horizontally, it was fine. Like it would attack the wall one or two times, and then it'll go around. Like, oh wait, I'm attacking the wall. Let me go around the wall, and it did. It did a lot of the time.
As a jack of all trades, this duo brings a bit of everything to any team.
I recognize that moveset. This is the spear guy who teleports around in the, what is it? Yeah, Earth, the bug world. No, Earth, radiation. Then you got the bug. So the fourth world. These guys that have the spears, that's what these guys are. Okay.
Their perks are designed.
When the handler is down, the companion will attempt to revive. X% max HP. I keep saying X% because these are the pre-alpha builds. So these values can change. The Dragonheart pack. Hunter gain X% range and skill damage. Okay. Damage critical strike. 25 within 25 meters of the player. Spirit of the Wolf. This is a team perk, so this is for everybody. Increase movement speed X%. All allies within 10 meters equal to movement speed if faster, or reduce stamina cost of all actions by 50%. That's nice. Another teamwork utility perk. Handler and companion gain X% increase revive speed. That's nice. While reviving the handler companion receive 25% less damage. X% damage. Gain 1. Okay, so you won't be staggered out of a best friend using a relic. These relics. Like, I want to go look it up, but then I don't. I want to have some form of surprise. Using a relic, fully restores companion health. Nice. And gain them 25% X% damage and X% damage reduction. Hey. So it's going to reduce the damage that they take and deal.
for utility.
I don't know what a
They
relic
boost
is, though.
movement and revive speeds and allow the entire team to move swiftly as a pack. As a bonus, when the companion is near the handler, they automatically heal over time.
Nice.
The speed of the heal can be greatly increased by showing your friend some love.
The pets have a function. They're not just adorable.
Good boy. The cornerstone of the handler's perks is the Prime Bonded. This allows the companion to automatically revive the handler with the handler's own relic. It can also be used to revive down
That is nice.
teammates.
That's huge.
Unlike other archetypes, the handler slots behaviors, which modify the companion and grants them unique passive buffs and activatable skills. The
Fine.
handler doesn't have traditional archetype skills, but instead uses commands to instruct their companion on the
So it's pretty much a hunter with no skills, which is fine. To be honest, because then you can just focus fully on your gunplay, which honestly is going to be a lot of things. Like, I don't know if I will use the shockwave too much on the challenger, to be honest. The only one I really see me using is the downed one, but a 10-minute cooldown. Rarely use Rampage because of that animation locks you in very inopportune times. That's gonna be a huge turnoff. And then the other one, which is just an active passive, which increases my swing speed.
battlefield. With commands, you can instruct your companion to attack.
But if there is multi-classing, that changes it.
Call them back to your side, and even have them guard an ally. Most importantly, you can also instruct them to activate their special howls. Their
I'm
first
assuming it's a
behavior,
buff.
Guard Dog. Passive
Dang. Guard Dog will follow the player. Remaining gains X% increase threats and all damage reduced by X%. Single press companion. There's multiple presses for Guard Dog. Companion reaches enemies near the target location. A double tap companion returns to the handler and remains by sign. Cool. Hold. All reducing damage by X% to all. Wait, I'll reduce damage by X% to all allies within 20 meters. And it's gonna reduce the damage you do. Also, I guess these are skills. It's not what I thought it was gonna be.
passively causes the companion to draw more aggro and take less damage. Their howl greatly increases aggro generation and grants the entire team a defensive buff for
Wait,
a
what
short
did you say?
howl greatly increases aggro generation and grants the entire team a defensive buff for a short.
So it's a typo. It is damage reduction. Okay. They take X% damage less.
Period of time.
Okay.
Their second behavior, Support Dog.
Support dog. Recommends to heal allies within X meters. Second, single companion enemies near the target location. It returns to handler. Gain 2% or gain X% of XP per second. And 20 X% increased movement speed to all allies within 20 meters. Last 20 seconds. They don't have a 90-second cooldown.
Passively grants
Looks
a
like-
heal over time to any nearby ally. Their howl boosts the effectiveness and size of the heal. Their
That's
third
nice.
behavior, Attack Dog.
Alright. Below player, the companion gains X% damage, so it's just damage enrages enemies near the location. Return to the handler and hold increased damage by X% for all allies within in 20 meters. All right.
Passively increases the companion's damage. Their howl grants the entire team a damage buff. When it's time to go all out, Attack Dog is the way. Rounding out their kit is the archetype trait, Kinship. It reduces
we already
all
looked at all
friendly
this.
fire dealt and received, which works wonders for keeping everyone in the fight. It also
So there's friendly fire. Be warned, there is friendly fire. You can even see them shoot this guy.
works wonders for keeping everyone in the fight. It also allows players who play fast and loose with deadly explosives a bit more leeway.
It's messed. That's messed up. That's staggering.
The companion can never truly die. If overwhelmed in combat, they'll lay down to rest until the handler has a chance to encourage them back on their feet. Come on, buddy. Players who love teamwork and want their very own loyal companion will find themselves right at home with the handler. Solo or co-op, teamwork makes the dream work.
Now, assuming you're not going to be able to multi-class into the handler and gain skills, what I'm assuming is that you're just going to get some perks, not the skills they get. So if you want to do that, you're going to have to go into the handler and then go into the other ones to get the dog eye. He's more of a support role, to be honest. Everything he does buffs your teammates, which is nice. Real nice. Real nice.
In Remnant 2, archetypes are the foundation of every build. They're the first and most important choice when it comes to designing how you want to play. This is Tragic from Gunfire Games. Introducing the Gunslinger.
So, handler, challenger.
When it's
My
time
two
to bring
picks.
guns to a gunfight, it's
Probably
time
won't
for the
play this guy.
Gunslinger. They're the master of high fire rate, weapon handling, and ammo efficiency. Their role? Pure damage. The Gunslinger perks are designed around maximizing DPS.
The gunslinger skills both weapons. Religiously reloaded. For ammo on all weapons for 15 seconds. That time probably has changed. Gain the swift shot, gain 15 gain X% fire, so gain fire rate, X% range damage, and X% critical strike for all firearms. That's nice. This is the team perk. Goes up. Ammo pickup awards 30 X% additional ammo per player within bonus split. So you get more ammo pickup. Okay. Wait. Because the ammo boxes to drop additional ammo on the ground. Nice. Quick hands, firearms gain X% reload speed. Bonus to is doubled if the magazine is empty. So this is going to encourage you to shoot all your ammo. Okay. Using a relic reload. Wait. Using a relic reloads equipped firearms. I don't know what.
They keep the offense rolling with quick reloads, blistering weapon swaps, and constant ammo generation. The cornerstone of their perks is the Prime, Loaded. It automatically reloads both guns when an archetype skill is activated. In a heated battle, a well-timed skill
Just your
activation
skills.
keeps the lead flying. And skills are where the Gunslinger really shines. Their first skill,
Pulls out her trusty side piece and unloads up to 6 rounds from the hip, dealing X damage per shot. Press instantly fires towards all enemies in view, 25 meters. Upon release, rounds will be blinded. Hold and release, aim the weapon manually, allowing full control. Okay, that's nice. In full control it.
Quick Draw unloads their hidden 6-shooter and auto-targets nearby enemies. It's the perfect skill to leverage their prime perk. Their second skill, Sidewinder, cranks up aiming movement speed, weapon swap speed, and automatically reloads weapons. when you switch.
He's telling you. I don't need a
When you want
positive review.
sustained damage while weaving in and out of incoming fire, Sidewinder is a must-have. Their third skill, Bullet Storm, makes every firearm fully automatic, boosts fire rate, and ramps
Fully
up reload
automatic,
speed.
huh?
When it comes to burst damage, Bulletstorm makes the damage rain. Rounding out their kit is the archetype trait Ammo Reserves.
Boost
It
ammo?
increases total ammo capacity, so you never have to worry about running dry. A great unlock for any archetype combo. Players who love gameplay with a heavy emphasis on shooting will love the Gunslinger. When it comes to overwhelming the enemy with a truckload of bullets, accept no substitute.
I'm not much of the firearms. I prefer the melee.
The most important element of navigating the apocalypse is staying
Hey,
alive.
give me that
And there's no better choice for
LMG.
keeping the squad in tip-top shape than the medic. This is Tragic from Gunfire Games, showcasing one of my favorite archetypes. The medic is the master of healing
This is probably my second choice. The handler is probably third.
and relics. They heal.
Now, you only get to choose a 3 from the beginning. Challenger. I think handler. I think the medic is the other. You only get 3 picks from the get-go.
More than any other archetype, and they do it much more efficiently.
I don't think this
Their
is
perks are
one of
designed
the starter.
around keeping the team in the fight. They're exceptionally adept at recovering from their own injuries while being resilient to interrupts during relic use. Because of this, the medic is always ready to help.
Okay, so the Dragonheart is the relic.
The cornerstone to their healing abilities is the prime perk, Regenerator. When the medic has restored enough health to themselves or allies, including companions, they regain
Nice.
a relic charge. Even better, both relic and skill healing contribute to Regenerator. And skills are where you can really customize your recovery style. Their first skill, Wellspring, sees the medic punch a hole in the ground to generate a refreshing well of healing energy. It's the most efficient healing skill.
Honestly, I see myself playing the medic more and multiing into the Challenger so I can wear that heavy armor. Just be up front.
But it's limited by its size and static nature. Their second skill, Healing Shield, conjures a protective barrier around all allies. While the shield's active, players constantly gain a small amount of health over time. It's a great option to protect an ally dangerously low on health, but also works well to provide healing to a mobile party. Their third skill, Redemption, is the ultimate healing ability. At its core, it's a chargeable skill that applies an increasingly potent heal over time. Redemption revives all down allies and grants massive regeneration, which quickly gets the team back in shape and allows them to brush off damage. A true Hail Mary.
Yeah, I can see myself playing the medic more.
Rounding out their kit is the archetype trait, Triage. It increases healing effectiveness, which further cements the medic as the master of health recovery. No one does powerful heals like the medic. Players who enjoy keeping their entire team in peak fighting form will feel
Or just not dying.
right at home with the medic.
That's
They fit in
self-sustain.
any size team and provide sustainability that no other archetype possesses, making the apocalypse
That's
a little
sustain.
less daunting. The rest comes down to bullets. Lots and lots of bullets.
Probably be a melee medic, not gonna lie.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
That line. Lame. Alright, I think this is gonna be the third archetype. The handler, the challenger, and
Archetypes in Remnant 2
This
come
guy.
with their own set of unique tools designed
The
for defeating
sniper.
the biggest and baddest enemies that the apocalypse has ever seen. This is
Unless you
Tragic
pre-ordered,
from
then you get the
Gunfire Games,
Gunslinger.
Introducing the final starting archetype.
play the medic though.
The
Medic's
hunter.
now at the top of my list.
Always a classic. The Hunter focuses on long-range, precision-based gameplay.
Yeah, the
They
same for
easily
me.
identified targets and eliminate.
We got robots this time around. I wonder if the robots are replacing either the no. It's gonna have to be in this one. They're more of an infection than anything.
them.
We got robots
Often
now.
before the battle
Maybe
even
replacing
begins.
the fourth world.
Their perks are designed around making every hit count and capitalizing on each opportunity,
They're
no
pretty
matter how small the
precision.
window. The key to their entire kit is the prime perk, Dead to Rights. Scoring range weak spots while a hunter skill is active extends its duration, even beyond its initial values. In addition to the prime, the hunter also has a unique ability called...
That's probably going to be very worthwhile with rapid fire guns, unless you miss and it reduces the time. If that's going to be the case, then that's different. Like every time you make a shot, you gain. Every time you miss a shot, you lose.
Marking.
I don't think that's
When
going to be the
marked,
case, though.
Enemies can be seen through walls
Them wall
and are more
hacks.
susceptible to critical hits from the entire team. Everyone eats when a hunter's on the prowl. Their first skill, Hunter's Mark, is a tried and true fan favorite. The hunter instantly reveals and marks all enemies in a wide range. While
I did use that
active,
one in my last
every enemy
playthrough.
is automatically marked for the entire team. No one hides from the hunter. Their second skill, Hunter's Focus, is a more calculating technique. While aiming down sights, their target will become automatically marked. If they remain focused without shooting, they gain huge bonuses to accuracy,
This one is
damage,
better suited
and
for
critical chance.
snipers.
The buff remains active so long as
Or
the hunter
shotguns.
remains aiming. This one's personal. Their third skill, Hunter's Shroud, makes the hunter a nearly untouchable killing machine.
Well, you just got your stealthy rogue assassin. If you want to play melee, there you go. You got your invis.
They instantly slip into the shadows, making it easier to avoid damage while moving. Their next attack, Drops Shroud, marks enemies within close range and grants a...
Yeah, that's going to be your closer range option. So I like that each one is at least giving you a long range, mid range, and a close range skill to use. That's pretty nice. Like even the Challenger has a gun skill on top of all of the close range skills.
strong range and melee damage buff.
Oh,
If the
there you
hunter
go.
doesn't attack for a short duration, they instantly reshroud. Now you see
It's pretty cool.
Now you're dead. Rounding out their kit is the archetype trait, Long Shot. It increases the effective range of all firearms, from rifles to shotguns, and everything in between.
What was that? They have bows? Wait.
From rifles to shotguns, and
Yup. They have bows now. They got bows.
everything in between. Players who enjoy rewarding, precision-based gameplay will love the Hunter. Their range is unmatched, and their damage, legend.
Nice. So the multi-archetype is pretty nice. Going to probably lead to a bunch of different style builds, which is fantastic. I'm assuming you could pick one, which is going to be your main, where you're going to get all your skills, and then your side archetype is just going to be additional passives. I don't think you're going to get, if you can get skills as well, like you can swap out your skills for the sub archetype. That's gonna be huge in, especially for melee combat or range combat. Because imagine the Gunslinger, which gets a bunch of rapid fire stuff with the rage perk from the, or rage skill from the Challenger. That would be huge. Or a Challenger running in with the stealth cloak, right? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. But my list is gonna be tied between Challenger and Medic. I can't choose between those two. I'm struggling. But I'm probably leaning more towards Medic the more I think about it. I like sustain tankiness over damage. That's just the way I roll. I'll probably go more. All right, we'll see. One is tied between those two. Two I'll leave blank because it's going to be either Challenger or the Medic, whichever one I choose for I first started off with, which I'll probably have to choose Challenger if it's the only choice for starting for me. Next up, Handler. And honestly, I'm going to go Hunter, then Gunslinger. Gunslinger is probably going to be the bottom of the barrel for me. The bottom of the barrel. We all know I like my melee combat, which is funny because I was using precision weapon a lot of the time for my main firearm, and sidearm was just a sub. Anyways, so that is it. I am definitely looking forward to playing some Remnant 2 here soon. Be out here in a few days. Let's go. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. It was an in-depth look, just my first take on some of the classes, so which one I will be playing. Take care, be well, stay safe, and have a wonderful rest of your day.